Hello everybody, Dr. Ette here, and we are back to FTL. So last episode, we quickly rushed our way through Sector 1 after one relatively short-lived run in a quick failure on my part, but let's not go back to that, so we're just going to be continuing. So let's just start with our first jump in the sector. When in doubt, just hit the first distress beacon, I guess, but you know. Again, this is becoming a nasty habit, but sorry about the delays. It's just been busy. A very, very delayed work Christmas party, visiting family, friends, drinking copious amounts of vodka, yada yada yada. Where were we? You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. In this case, since we did happen to pick up our good old fun rock crew member, Magne, we had to use this little cheat option. Immune to fire, normally will succeed without issue. Rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. Someone so large move that fast, blah 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 blah. And we got an FTL jammer. What's that doing? Scrap. Okay, so, like on that one, little encounter we failed previously, how they jumped away, it'll double the time they have to charge up pretty much for a jump. So that's not the greatest, but it's something, I guess. There we go. Right now I feel like we don't have any dire needs of any particular upgrades. Can't bum rush that. We could maybe start cranking some dodge in our engines, but let's just keep going for a little bit. I'm going to work my way down and then to the right, probably. Not sure if that's ideal, but you know. Okay, same event. Let's just see if we can offer to solve it by a missile. Blah, 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 decline. Now we're good. Ooh, another distress beacon. Okay, we can... yeah, we're still good. Hail that. Oh, pirate ambush. Okay. So, 2 shields. A lot of health. And they have a little... ship control doohickey, I believe that one is, so they can pretty much deactivate one of our systems temporarily. Oh, and they're... okay, they just mind-controlled Magni. Sorry, that's a mind-control thing. In short, he'll just fuck around for a little bit, beat the shit out of our engine, and then eventually come back under our control, so let's hopefully not a big deal for now. But for now, we are gonna... kill our thing, charge our Artemis, because I feel like it might be good to have that on our side right now. They do have their own missile launcher here, so I would like to cripple weapons as fast as humanly possible. Hopefully Magni doesn't fuck up the engines too shittily. This might not be good. Okay, they missed, but we landed a shot, so we can probably get away with turning that off. There we go, he's back to working on repairs. There we go. Let's get the shields down so we can at least start getting through here more reliably. Speaking of shields, it would appear that they took out our weapons, or our shield guy for a little bit, so... he might cripple down one of our shields here. It's not good. Oh, they're trying to escape, huh? The damn... oh. We just did damage there. That means we have lit this room on fire, which is perfect. We'll just be doing general damage. They'll have to deal with the fire before any repairs can happen. Oh, we are also out of missiles. Did not realize that. Oh well, more scrap. Everything's getting fixed up. No one really took any damage, so let's just go for another jump. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here, then down, then the right. Remember, more jumps the better, but you still want to keep an eye on your fuel. Sure, let's take out the ship. Oh boy, has a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, thankfully they're just hacking our cameras. Not a big deal. Like, that would be one of the ideal places for them to hack for on our end, so we are totally safe now. Took out one of their laser cannons. I feel safe enough to shoot the shield now, so let's not be too concerned. Problem solved. It's on cooldown right now, but they'll be able to, like, on occasion, drain our cameras again. Again, not a big deal in that regard, but whatever. Okay, just gonna see if we can cripple their captain's chair. Doesn't really matter, but easy peasy. Some scrap. Ooh, a new burst laser. Okay, let's quickly play this fun game of what can I use. Okay, so we got a burst laser 2. Needs 2 power, 2 shots per charge. This might be worth our time. Then we don't have to be dependent on the Artemis missiles. We can have another couple laser bursts going through. So that was a mistake, and I'm stupid. Don't do that. In this case, I'm going to upgrade my weapons. Priority-wise, we still want that one there. That there. That works for me. In this case, Burst Laser 2 literally better in every way. Same amount of power drain, but 3 shots instead of 2 from the Burst Laser 1. But for now, let's just keep jumping. Avoiding the nebula as long as I can, even though I know I will have to go through it. And I'm just going to avoid that fight for now. Why? It's totally not because I clicked in the wrong spot. Okay, first time in a actual, how's it, nebula. Batshit goes on here, radiation storms, solar shit, bunch of other things that just jam us up there. So I kind of don't want to be here, but we're kind of SOL because that's literally every jump up into the exit, unless we go around. But wait and see. There was a store right there, but I don't really feel we have the money to warrant it at the moment. Ooh, intruders. Alright, so we don't know where they are because we're in a storm, so we can't really see anything. See if we can see. Okay, there they are. So we are just going to help Rockman in here. Took out our oxygens. Not ideal, of course, but looks like we definitely have the crew here to deal with this little incursion. Sadly, the actual boarding, defense, and whatnot, combat isn't very interesting, truth be told. In this case, you are literally just going to be letting your dudes wallop on each other. Of course, if you mouse over here, they do have the little combat stat, and the one in the bottom one with the fist, so they can gain combat efficiency, but boarding's good. I know it's good, I never use it. Not really good at the game, but you know, one day. In this case, we're just healing everyone up, including Rockman. Guns go back there, shields go back there. Oh yeah, and might not have noticed, but gradually the skills are going up. From repairing goes up, since he's on guns, gunner goes up, captaining goes up, yada 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 yada. In this case, they did take out our oxygen, and that dropped surprisingly fast. In this case, I have to turn that back on. Oh boy, that was almost a big oopsie daisy on my part. Alright, so oxygen should start filling up on its own. Everything will be okay, just so we have a little bit more delay next time. I'm probably just gonna put in a little thing in our door system just to increase how much of a beating they can take before going down. Let's jump into the next nebula. Hopefully it's not too bad. But the Rebel Scout waiting for us. Okay. I really don't think they're that threatening, but we're in a storm right now. So our shields are down to 1 little notch on them. Engines are off in general. We have 0 evade, oxygen, everything's down. So I probably should have waited. But you know, there we go. Let's just hope this works well enough that we can get oxygen going again. Oh boy, that was scary. So we should be fine. We have them basically crippled because we were able to take up both at the same time. The good thing about the burst lasers is I believe they charge almost at the same time. The double shot does charge up a little bit quicker, but ideally you still want them going in at the same go just to knock everything out. So in this case, we are going to jump and then hopefully deal with this power bullshit problem in the next little hub. Ooh, we got a fire beam. Okay, beam weapons are cool. I'm not sure if I can reliably use this, but we're going to find out really quickly. Okay, yeah, this one's pretty neat. We are going to use this temporarily. I'm just going to switch out the hallmark into the cargo. There we go. It's a little bit hard to explain, so I'm just going to charge up the fire beam after we get the burst laser going, just so you can have an idea what's going on with it. Hopefully we're able to run into some combat shortly because of that. Okay, so our oxygen went up a little bit. We don't really have the power allocation to get by with using both set of weapons, but we should still be fine. Hopefully the burst laser charges quickly. Alright, that wasn't cool. He's just able to teleport a bomb right onto our ship. There we go, weapons are dealt with. Engines are being repaired. Oxygen's still fine, thankfully. Don't have to deal with that right now. I made a dumb little mistake there. No reason to shoot the guns at that point. Should have just been targeting the shield or engines or anything would be better, but thankfully it's not going to cost us this time. Slow and steady. There we go. Have like taken hardly any damage though. That's definitely a plus so far. Yeah, let's jump up here. See if we can start power. Okay, we can start powering our ship. Good. Attack the pirate. Pause. We can charge this, and even get the fire beam going. Okay, so we are going to focus on the weapon system first. Don't really care if they don't line up right away because not always going to be in the cart. Oh boy. Let's try this again. They should line up fairly fine. I can't do anything with the fire beam until the shields are down, so we're going to have to hold. Okay, so beam weapons. In this case, I have a little bit more say in what happens. You got to draw a line where you want it to go. And ideally, you want it going through as many rooms as possible. In this case, fire beam doesn't do any direct damage, but it does cause fire. So we don't have proper sensors to see what's going inside. But I think everywhere I just hit, basically, I'm not sure if it was guaranteed, but it has a very high chance of actually causing a fire there. In this case, we're just going to keep pounding on their weapons. There's going to be people in there trying to repair everything, all that fun stuff, yada yada yada. Weapons are down, so they're no longer a threat for the moment, so let's just work on dealing with their shields. We have another fire beam ready to go, so let's just see what we can... Probably not ideal, but easy peasy, may as well take the shot. I will work on upgrading the sensors though, because it is kind of cool seeing everything burning. Oh, looks like they're trying to escape. Oh no. Fire beam's about ready to go off again. Go for that side again. And taken care of. Perfect. So we are kind of rolling in scrap right now. It will cost us 100 to get to the 3 shield barrier and plus some extra energy, so I'm not really going to commit myself to that as of yet. But let's see, we have some sensors here. I think we could get away with going bang, 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 exit. That's going to be really close though. I'm going to try it though. Let's see how that works for us. Oh, one thing I noticed, the gunner here, how there's this little star. He has leveled up in his gun skill, so he just gets a 15% faster charge rate, which is pretty solid in all honesty. Sorry, a little bit tired. Wanted to get this out, but it's pretty late. Let's see. Gonna fast travel to this where there's allegedly a ship. So same thing. In this case, I'm getting sick of seeing missile weapons, but we'll make do. Upgrading our weapons, especially if we consider doing that over shields, we can get the 2 burst lasers and the fire beam going, which could be pretty silly. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on their weapons right now. Assuming I get a shot in, but you know, who's really counting, right? Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ah, balls. Okay, so in this case, we should be able to hit all of those systems. There is actual travel time, so at the very end, right when the beam or the fire beam was going through the captain's quarters, the shield came back up. That place would not be considered on fire at the moment. So just to remedy that, There we go. Now it should be getting nice and toasty in there. I'm probably going to upgrade the sensors because it is cool to watch. So let's just definitely give that a shot. And the fire finished them off. Pile of scrap now. There we go. We'll be able to see the enemy interior now. It's not a huge scrap commitment, so I'm not too concerned, but definitely let us know what's going on in their ship. A bit more entertaining than just watching bricks. In this case, looks like an ion weapon, I believe, and another beam weapon. In this case, if there's no shields, it'll actually do actual hull damage, whereas mine just lights shit on fire, which isn't bad. It's nice to see, cool to watch, but theirs is probably more effective in the grand scheme of things. We are good. Weapons are down. We did cause a little bit of fire there, but they're going to be fine putting that out. But we gotta wait for these shots to line up. Line up here through some core systems. Fire in there, fire in there. Again, not guaranteed, but when it happens, it can spread pretty quickly. No one in the captain's seat. May as well take a few free shots. Same thing. They're running right down here. Ooh, they got their shield up in time. That's a shame. Never surrender. Burn them down. So as you can see, the crew starts dying and everything. You get more of a reward if the entire crew just burns out, so let's just see if we can get them to go out that way. We might actually just flat out destroy the ship before then, of course, but... There we go, we got another fire in the shield room going. Oxygen's burning. Could spread to the captain's room. Who knows, but... I'm getting impatient, so let's just take him out. Okay, so we did have just enough time to make it to the exit. Wouldn't have been able to do another jump, but you know what? Good enough. And since I did have that little bit of a delay in posting videos, I'll do 2 sectors this round probably. I want to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to go through the civilian sector this time. Okay, so let's see what we can work with. Jump path, we can probably hit the majority around here. Do a loop here. I don't like that I can't quite make that jump, because it would be neat to bounce around a little bit, but... Okay, let's go that way. We're just going to take it. We're not going to put too much thought into it. It's not going to be a definite win. We can... Okay, he's offering us services. Scout the sector, delay rebels. Or we can kill him. Let's kill him. Oh boy, that's a lot of missiles. That's not good. Always look at what you're doing before you do it, because this is gonna fucking hurt. So we did get a little bit of damage in on them, but they breached our hull and shields. We didn't really take out much. There we go. Let's see if we can get some... There we go. Hit a good chunk of the ship with that one. Keep them a little bit distracted. But, still getting pelted. That's not good. Boy, there's not having a good time. I'm not having a good time. Ugh. Let's keep trying to burn them down. Oh god, no, Shields is dead. I have to start venting these cabins and whatnot, just so we can deal with the fire in that way. It's not ideal. This was a fight I probably shouldn't have taken, in all honesty, but... However, we didn't know that would happen, right? Oh, we don't even have shields now. This is beautiful. So we might not even get through the sector, everybody. Down a man. Getting bombarded by missiles. We're gonna take them down, I believe, but it's not gonna be fun. We're accepting their surrender right now. There's too much shit we have to deal with here. Okay, so Rockman, you're gonna go fix our oxygen. Now here's gonna be the annoying shit part. We're gonna have to repair the oxygen bit or the med bay to heal everyone. But they're also gonna be dying slowly while they're in there. They're gonna have to repair that. Oh boy. I believe. There we go. Everyone's in here. We can power it up. Oh boy. Not good, not good. So we're down a man. We'll be able to pick some up from slave ships later or anything of that sort, but that one fight definitely didn't end for us too well. And again, why I haven't won a normal run. Just a little bit too impulsive. Holy shit. They were they were burning the whole time. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. That's cool. Well then. Okay, so that's critical systems are fixed. However, these people are going to start dying from oxygen deprivation. This part's not really great entertainment. But no, other than that, not much has been new with me. Did some little work party, got drunk, made an ass out of myself, so you know, usual Saturday. I love to say I live or work in some high-powered business, but you know, just work at your local mom-and-pop video game store that's a little bit bigger than one store. An okay job. It'd be nice if the regulars were a little bit more normal, a little bit less weird, but I don't know. They're still pretty okay people. On that note, Magni, you are now on shields because I value that more than engines. So let's see how this will go for us now. That fucking sucked. Okay, fire beam, useless. Unoxygenated ship, robots, they don't need it. It's just pretty much all controlled by like an AI. Stable fire beam, burst laser 2 up, reorganize priority, they have a couple of drones. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with this without much issue. Ooh boy, we have to repower that up. Second layer of shield. Almost bad. Okay, we're just gonna fire down on the guns hardcore. Without guns, they can't do anything. The drones can't break through just on their own. Thankfully it's a beam and a laser drone, so they're not going to really be synchronizing too great. And every one of our shots is going to miss. That would have pierced the shields, but you know, what can you do? There we go, shields are damaged, so at least we'll get one more shot through in the next barrage. Not really too concerned with super lining them up now. Alright, let's just work on taking this out. Went a lot better than the last ship, so we might stop screwing around with fire beam until we have more properly upgraded weapons to really spare for it. But you know, had fun with it, I guess. Oh boys, powering its FTL. Jamming your engines, can evade. Okay, okay. That was a very shitty jam. In this case, we're just bomb rushing the thing. I'm not too concerned for whatever reason, so we can get the shields down, we should be able to cripple the pilot bay, and we should be okay. Since we got that FTL jammer, twice as long, we should be able to manage. Jamming your engines again, they have no shield, captain chair's down, they can't dodge. Easy peasy, why can't they all be like that? Okay, I'm going for the extra fire beam, because I really like that, even though it's not good. We should be able to afford... oh, fuck. Every so often there'll be like a little solar flare going on here. Not good, lights things on fire, not a good time. What do these people have to work with, by the way? I don't remember. Oh, just okay, they can just slowly charge this up just to get like a lot of multi-shots off. Sure, we shouldn't be too concerned unless the AI decides to charge things, but it's very infrequent they do. Oxygen is taken down for the time being, but that is a lot less bigger deal than you think. See if we can damage the shield a little bit. You know what? We kind of have a need for fuel right now, so I am going to take their offer. Quickly send good old guns over here. Do a quick repair. I wish we were charged because I don't want to deal with solar flares. Fudge. In this case, we're just going to go like that and drain the oxygen from the room. There's a shortcut close all door button, like that. Smart man would have waited, avoided the unnecessary damage, but I've never claimed to be smart. And engines are a go, so we can get ready to jump. We have a couple stores here. I can still make the jump over here from there, so I'm just going to go to this store here before that solar flare comes again. Oh, jeez. We can also buy crew members, but I am going to see if we can sell this here. Sell the Artemis here. We have a decent amount of scrap. What were you selling? Drone control, clone bay. I think I'm going to just see how we can do with the power right now. In this case, we now have enough power to run everything but the med bay, which is scary a little bit, but you know. Does the shop have anything worth our time for 50 scrap? Ooh. Speaking of not having enough scrap, the Zoltans here, they basically provide power to an occupied system, so where normally I'd have to upgrade it with 25, 30, whatever it may or may not cost in that case. Easy peasy. And this one's already good at engines. Oh god, we really gotta see if we can get him. I think I might scrap the repair FTL jammer for now. I'm only doing this because he's already really good at the engines. Sorry. There we go. So Layla, you can go there. You're getting quite the diverse crew here. Beautiful. There we go. Now I can be a little bit less concerned about our progress. Okay, yeah, I don't know what they have. Whatever it is doesn't look scary to me. Oh, never mind, rockets. So as you can see, though, we do have all 3 weapons going now, so we can easily bypass their shields and get a good fire beam off. Or not. Now we're just going to have to go through with 2 burst lasers because they have damaged weapon systems a little bit. But it's okay, good old guns over there should be fine. I'm sending Rockman to help him because he's probably not going to be fine. You go in here to the med bay. Not good. Fire can really ruin your day in this game. See if we can keep getting lucky and landing 3 shots in a row. I'm really glad we got that rock crew member. Give us enough time to start charging, repairing. We have them both going, so hopefully we'll be in the clear. They do have a missile launcher ready, just charging up though, so hopefully nothing critical. Perfect. Not quite ideal, but you know what? That even less so, but you know what? Oh, come on, don't hit weapons. Thank God they're not smart. There we go, we got some fire going on in here. We can run you back to shields main. There we go. Got a little pew-pew in there. So everyone's doing repairs all over the board. Chain firing. See if I can go like that. Got some fires in the engine, oxygen, shield room. They're taken care of. Not perfect at all. So oddly enough, he's slow as hell. Not really a great mobile repairman. But I'm enjoying having Meng here. Largely because he can avoid the whole fire bullshit. So, he's definitely proving his value to me. That's all that matters. Whew, okay. There we go. So, let's see where we want to jump to next. We can go here, here. Okay, it's going to be... You might want to just start gunning it for that end system there. Improve sensors, perfect. Sorry I'm not really going through that, by the way, everybody. It's just habit. Okay, so in this case, it's a coin flip. We find a madman, we can take him on, we might get a new crew member, or he'll just fuck the shit up, maybe kill someone, but you know what? What could go wrong? Alright, he just died. Oddly enough, that was not the worst outcome out there, so definitely a plus. So we're just going to reject their offer here, because we don't really have a need for drone parts at all. And there's our exit. So again, I'm probably going to call it at the end of this sector. We're going to see what these guys have for us. Ooh. 11 scrap. Oh wait, no, for piloting stuff? Oh sure, that's 11 scrap upgrade. That's not bad. Perfect. Okay, so in this case, we're ending Sector 3 on a better note than when we started. Didn't seem too good after we basically got bombed to like hell at the start. But we're at the point now where we are running at 6 powered weapons. We have double burst laser and fire beam. Honestly, it's not good, but it's kind of a fun setup. Improved doors, improved sensor, relatively cheap improved pilot. Not really good oxygen or a med bay, but we're working through it. Got a diverse crew, should have one more member, but it doesn't. But yeah, again, every video, I feel like a total asshole saying this, but I'm really going to work on trying to create a regular schedule. Hopefully every other day. FTL, I'm not having any issues getting the recordings working, and it's relatively low file size, so shouldn't take too much time. On that note, again, thanks for any of you who spent the time watching me play through this great game. Hopefully I'll try to expand it to a couple sectors a run, depending on how early it ends, all that fun stuff, just keep her going. Really goes on how I feel in that case, but definitely been fun, learning experience. A little bit weird talking to myself, trying to just like spitfire thoughts out that I'm normally keeping to myself, but you know what? Really appreciate any views I get, and thanks for giving me a shot. On that note, usual BS, so feel free to tune this out. Like, comment, subscribe, but if you have any positive or even negative feedback you'd wish to leave, just toss her in the comments. I'll try to respond to anyone who's not being a complete total asshole, but even then you might quickly get a little winky face. But yeah, I was Dr. Ette, and this was part 2 of my playthrough of FTL. Have a good night, everybody.